Hi, welcome to Tuesday's channeling. Tomorrow we have stuff to do, kind of getting ready for the holidays. So we'll be channeling tonight on Tuesday, and they'll be up by later tonight or tomorrow. And then, of course, we'll channel on Friday as well. So thanks for tuning in. Awesome Blossom, and all that fun stuff. Oh, thank you. Okay. Always clear the frog in the throat. Greetings to the collective. Once again, this is Ocyphius from the Oversoul Collective Fire. We're going to, let's say, have an idea of an experiment in a way. We're going to, let's say, vibrate at a frequency that of, let's say, higher than a density that Roxanne, you know her as, is not truly vibrating within yet. She's going to be reaching, so there might be some distortions, that kind of idea. We're just going to allow this because she is choosing this in, let's say, expanding herself in that idea. And what this is, it's a frequency highway. A frequency highway is a, let's say, an idea, let's say, we constructed for that of the collective. When you, let's say, reach this highway, it doesn't, let's say, have to be hard to get there, or you need a road map to find this highway, use your GPS or whatever, it's not needed. It is all about just the awareness of it, which we've been hammering home, so to speak. And in that awareness, then you can tune into it and see what's there. This is kind of a representation of the highway that is available. And it is, let's say, you're present there, and you, let's say, are noticed because of your presence there on that highway, which is truly here. You're just connecting to it. The difference between channeling is with the co-created moment. The channeled beings are right here, and they have the intention co-created with the Roxy's intention of channeling. Although she may not know who's coming in, she's aware of the channeling, and then the frequency, and then the being, and then the idea. But this is you going and taking a peek and seeing what's on this, let's say, entity highway, if you will. And in that, there are frequencies available for what you call translation through the modality of channeling. Now, all of the entities will not say, oh, let me go in. It is, of course, a choice. It's just the awareness we want you to be, let's say, aware of, that it's available to you. This is a plane of international connection in your terms, internationally with all the, let's say, species. Not all there is in that idea. Don't put that awareness out there because that's a different idea. We're staying in the construct of workable framework of your idea of self at this time. So don't, let's say it's limiting, because it's not. It's an expansion tool. Now, when you're on this highway, they will frequency by, so to speak, and the, again, entities that may or may not come in are the ones that are, let's say, mostly creating, co-creating that with humanity, are an awareness of it. And we use this idea. This is an idea of the collective of humanity, by the way, for you to attach to understand, and to expand within. So in this idea, we want you to understand there's a lot of familiar ideas of what you have termed extraterrestrials, rather, and that of aliens, and of course higher and lower selves of your oversoul. Not so much your probable selves in humanity and deemed as, let's say, past selves and future selves. That is more vibrationally right here, of course. Now, we're going to vibrate up to that. Give Rocky a second, if you will, a standby time, and she will let herself go to connect to the highway. She has a picture of it. She's connecting right now in a way she understands it. And it's visually, listen now, her representation of the idea that the collective has come up with that she will connect to. Do not think it needs to be that in any of you as an individual. No, these are all individual ideas of what a frequency highway would look like. Whatever it looks like to you is correct. We always want you to know that it is your version of your idea that you are translating, and that is the easiest connection. Don't put your own barriers in by limiting yourself to an idea of another on how it's supposed to be once again. You are all that is, and in that you are all of this. So don't worry about any particular way you think it needs to be done. Once again, just allow the idea, which now you have it, and in that, let it unfold by itself, and then, let's say, hop on the frequency highway. Entity highway. Which one do you like better? We're asking, because the collective just asked. We're asking you.
I like frequency.
Yes.
Frequency highway, so be it. All right, so the idea of going to the frequency highway is what we'll, let's say, experiment. This is all now. Roxy is getting to a point in understanding herself where she is truly just letting go to the best of her ability without preconditioning any idea of, well, what should it be, or getting ideas from last channeling to this channeling by synchronistic moments. Maybe we should talk about that. That's an epiphany. And then it all comes always perfectly in the moment, at the moment. And now there's no intention at all, but there's, in other ideas, there were no intention, but interlaced within the days before, there are a whole bunch of ideas to follow and expand upon that she deems awesome, and she wants to know more about it, so she asks in that fashion to, let's say, expand on this idea for her own expansion, and of course yours who choose to view this and take it in your own individual way. In this idea of the frequency highway, it was just, what do you got for me idea? And we go, hey, it's now we got this. Do you want to participate? Well, of course. Rock'em sock'em, as she always says. Let's rock and roll with this idea and see where it goes. For we are all naked to each other in the world. There is no hidden agendas, no hidden ideas, no masks we don. We are loving ourselves, and in that we have no concern for your view. That's the beauty of individual choice. Booyah. All right. Stand by. Any questions before? No? Yeah, greetings. We would there be at that. Nah, точно. We would be that of Zephyr. Your equatable understanding of humanity of Zephyr is that of an Arcturian self, a representation of the Arcturian civilization. We would like you to expand that idea to the trueness of what it is in this now, yet to be perceived by humanity. Zephyr is a civilization, a crossbreed between what you call Arcturian and your insectoid mantis. We connected with you in the idea of mantis before, but you rejected mantis because it was that of unacceptable within your framework. We are Zephyr. We deem within your Orion, from your Polaris, in our new density. Many of you are connected with us in different ways through the Arcturian modal. Most assuredly we are that of hybrid. We have no particular message we would like to send you at this time. We just want to introduce ourselves. For many of you understand who Zephyr is, but only unto the point of what you translated Zephyr to be. That of Arcturian singularity, that is not in our now understanding. We would like you to understand and expand. We are a civilization. That of your insectozoid mantis, Arcturian hybrid. We welcome you. Oh yes. Little bit funky, isn't it? No, 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 no. I'm just going to use his vibration. We don't speak in that idea. You have a human. You have a human that you know of, but you're not aware of. There was ideas of what humanity is going to go into, but it's still, let's say, limited, conditioned. You have your fourth density, and we all know that. What's after that? Sure. What's after the fourth density? Where's the collective go? Fifth? Sixth? Seems logical, doesn't it? Well, what's going to happen on this timeline, if you choose it, we don't care. We are what you are in the future, many, many, many eons from now. It's all right. It doesn't bother us. It's all right. We had a visitor. That your canine. You're looking at this in a way right now. We know you are. Because we are you, and we have all of your DNA, and we are you. We're just in a density of your future self. But don't look at that in time. The logic that you inhibit yourself with is your actual accelerator. You will spawn into different species upon your fourth density selves being in full, let's say, civilized manner. And of course your hybrids from your DNA will expand themselves and their offshoots and all of that. But humanity stays in itself, and that's who we are. We're really logical. We have a thinking brain beyond capacity. We're going to, let's say, create. There's a lot of fun, but we're not real concerned with fun. We've chosen your logical side that you chose for us, which we are one, and we expanded that. We are creators of, let's say, third density worlds as our biggest playground. For, of course, expansion, using many different ideas, experiments, if you will, is the easiest thing to comprehend, to give you an idea of what we are. the only message, I guess, we have for you that would be even equatable to your minds, but if you get off your high horse of ego and stop trying to be so fucking smart and know that you are smart, not through your book drama and all that crap. Know that the logical mind is the biggest gift you created for yourself, which of course creates us. That creation of your logical thinking mind to comprehend beyond comparison of, let's say, a lot of 3D ideas that were just frankly boring. No understanding of taking something and turning it into something was never originally thought it could be, never even comparable, but yet it was birthed from that. But you're overthinking for that selfish reasons and that idea of trying to be smart to someone else. I don't think you're, what's his name? I don't think you're Einstein ever looked for approval. Tesla, is that the other one? Looked for approval. You think he ran back to his mommy or his wife or his sister or his best friend and say, look what I can do? And then pull out of your pocket some kind of idea of a badge or degree, and I don't mean your literal pocket. It's something that says you're smart. You're smarter than that. For I exist, and without you being so damn smart, I don't exist. I guess if you watch that movie, hang on, we're translating this. The most equatable understanding in your fathomable now is what the human species will become. Of course, since it's already in the collective and everything is now, this is why it's going to be, let's say, relatable. Is that movie of Prometheus. That's an offshoot of humanity. Idea. It's not the encompassing, of course, because you can't think that big yet. But that's where we're going when humanity leaves fourth density. You don't spend much time there because then when you realize your capacity of thinking and brilliance of each and every one as a co-creation in that light stage of yourselves with the ability to create everything you want in the second you do it, and then that gives you the, let's say, excitement to continue that. You spawn the logical mind beyond all comprehension. That's who, let's say, we are. And again, those other ones will play in their reindeer games, as Roxanne likes to say. I think I like that one. In all their hybridization programs, creating this and that. That's fine. But that's their game and this is ours, which is yours. Just know that you have this in you. The second you stop worrying about what you try to show the world and how brilliant you are, stand by. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ocyphius would like me to tell you this. He has a lot of compassion for you. When you tell your children they're stupid, or you try to prove them wrong, or you don't love in your terms and support their idea, and you put them in grades, and you compare their work to your sliver of educational bullshit idea, what do you think that does to that child? If you are what you understand love is, and what we are as a oneness is way beyond your comprehension in this now of your equatable word love, However, you deem yourself as love with your children, and why are you trying to prove them wrong? Because you're a bunch of chicken shits. You don't want them to become greater than you? Oh, yes, I do. But yet you tell them they can't do this or that because the world doesn't say you can. Is that good? Message from Ocyphius. Let go of the boundaries that you call and support your children with love. And whatever they choose, let them do that. The best thing you can do to your children in raising them is leave them the fuck alone. I like that word. We still use it. Anyways, there's a vibrational tension. You're not really excited, but that's awesome. Because whatever doesn't excite you, whatever, let's say, shows you and upsets you, you're set in your ways and you see something that doesn't match your bullshit beliefs, that we have served the highest purpose, for we are that of love as well. Except you don't understand what love is yet. You will. Time, Rita.
22 minutes.
We shall take a break. This is Ocyphius from the Frequency Highway. We bid you a good moment. I'll do it. Whew. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. We'll take a break. I love you.